Welcome to Toffee TV. I'm joined by Andy because Everton have done it again. They've signed another player. This time it is 27-year-old Djibril Sidibe. Is that right? Sidibe. Oh, you can throw Sidibe. I like that. From Monaco on a year's loan with a view to a permanent deal. Right back, Marco Silva said all summer that he wanted a right back, and obviously I think John Joe Kenny going to Schalke very early on in the window suggested that Everton would be in the market there. Mason Holgate obviously came back, and a few people wondered whether he would be the natural backup, but it isn't like that, is it? Because obviously Sidibe's has come in. So tell us a little bit about him.
French international, played in the World Cup when they won it, 2018. He can play left back or right back. He's a right back, more predominantly. Quick, strong, tall. He's 6 foot. He'll add a physical presence to the team. Going forward, he's a bit more dynamic than Coleman, since he's a bit of a better passer. Defensively, work to be done. I think Marco Silva will probably be a good coach for him in that sense. But he's a good player. It's an improvement. I think I've spoken to people on Twitter a lot. I don't think Colgate is a Premier League right back. We needed someone to come and push Coleman, or even play. You can share games, rotate for certain games. Sidibe will have give us something different. For me, if he hadn't injured his knee in 2017-18, and he missed, basically what he did is he put his operation back so he could go to the World Cup. Yeah. He couldn't play for a Man United. He couldn't play for the Champions, well, maybe not Man United, but the Champions League team. Yeah. Because he was that good them 2 seasons. But last season he was a bit off the boil. But hopefully returning from his knee injury, like Zuma did, he took a season before he got back on the horse. So hopefully it'll be one of those that he can really push on at Everton.
I think to me it makes perfect sense for a player at this age. Obviously we all want the model 20 to 26 coming in and exciting, but with all the exciting signings you've also got to have some players who are established. And Seamus, Coleman, we all love him, fantastic Everton man, being one of the Premier League's best right backs as far as I'm concerned, being absolutely brilliant. But he, like everybody else, needs to be under pressure for his place, and I don't think Seamus has been under much pressure in the last 6, 7, 8 years, because really, is it? No, not really, because Tony Hibbert was coming towards the end when Seamus took over.
And we were ready for a change.
And we needed a change anyway, and then Seamus has been that good that we haven't needed to upgrade on him. And me and Ped talked about this last year with Baines and Luca Dean, is that Baines was amazing, but instead of getting someone who could push Baines and challenge him as he was getting a bit older, we didn't. We just flogged him. So, it was too long. And I suppose this one, something like this, gives Marco Silva and Marcel Brandt a chance to look at this fella, the chance to have an eye on who might be the natural successor if it isn't him. And it also puts pressure on Seamus to perform at the top of his game, because he's now got someone who could take his place.
Yes, an international player for France. It's not like we signed a young player who you can say, well, it's going to take a year. He's going to push Coleman, and because we've got that, the option to buy supposedly. I'm not too sure what the imagination of that is, but it gives us the chance though to give him that year. If he does do well, and we decide that he is going to be all right back for next couple of years, because we're still looking for that long-term successor. I think it's the perfect short to medium-term stopgap. He's a very good player. As you say, it's we could have got a young player, but I think Marco Silva probably wants someone who's established and push Coleman quite quickly. So someone who can push Coleman, and someone who's going to up Coleman's strength. Because if you look at Coleman last year, between August and January, it was miss defensively not great, and then I think when the team picked up, Coleman picked up as well. Because I was all for signing a brand new right back in, let's say, February, and then he had about 5 or 6 good games in the Bounce Stores. Still got it in his locker, but we just need someone else to push him. So I think it's good in that sense that we've got now someone that we can rely on. We can play in any game. We can turn to Sidibe, or even if Sidibe starts, you can turn to Coleman. It gives us options either way.
Yeah, I think that for me is key for where the manager and Marcel Brandt are trying to take us. It's all about raising the level of the squad. It's about getting competition everywhere. Again, some people get carried away with the 11 players thing. Where's he going to play? Why are we getting him? Why are we getting him?
Squad game,
and you've got to have, me and you were talking off camera before, it's about having 16 or 17 players that you look and go, any of them are a good team, any of them can play.
You don't want to take a team where someone has 5 bad games, you've got no one to bring in, you know what I mean? If they have 3 bad games, you should have someone to bring in, to replace them. We can't rely on a couple of players. That's why I think, maybe, I'm not too sure, Sigurdsson, we probably need, that's why Bernard's been probably getting to him so we can push him as well. So
Into the 10,
so I don't think we're going to go into the season probably where we've got any positions where there's guaranteed starters. I hope so anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Maybe only Pickford.
Yeah, I suppose. But Lossell's a Premier League goalkeeper. I think it's a step up from Stekelenburg trying to push him, and so that's a plus. But I think with Sidibe offers us something different. Coleman's obviously very direct. He likes to push onto the byline. Yeah. This can check back on. He can pass with both feet. Good cross of the ball. He can pass inside, which for me is a big key now. With teams playing so narrowly, like Burnley's want you to cross it, which is what Coleman has to do. Whereas this lad, he can cut it, he can thread a pass through the line of defence, which is what we need. So he offers us something different, which is great, really, because I think we've lacked that. Coleman's was really good at getting, beating a man, his pace, pushing teams, but that little bit of ingenuity just to break a team down, Coleman doesn't really have that a lot at the time. So he'd be a good sign for that.
We had a couple of things down here. 18 caps for France, 1 goal. 112 games he's played for Monaco and got 4 goals.
Yeah, 14 assists.
14 assists.
So it's not too, right backs never going to be prolific assisters or goal scorers, are they? But you just need them to chip in. As I said, he's created 29 chances in open play last season. I think Coleman was about 18, 19, so it's an improvement on that. It is the French league, however, I understand that. But yeah, again, we need the more. I've been saying this for 18 months now. Creativity is a big thing in Everton. The more people who can thread a pass, the more people can set chances up, quality chances up, the better it'll be. So you don't have to rely on a Sigurdsson every game. You don't have to rely on Bernard. The creative responsibility is spread throughout the team.
What I like about Sidibe is natural enthusiasm to want to get forward. He overlaps a lot. He gets it out of his feet. He's not looking to turn and play it back to the centre backs. It's about getting forward. What he does is, and you've just alluded to it there, is that he mixes things up. Yeah. It might be a threaded through pass. It might be I'm going myself on my left foot, or he'll hit the byline. But he puts some great crosses in. We watch some of your data and stuff on Wisecout.
He's really good. He can mix it up. He can fizz them in. He can float them in. Your left foot, right foot. So yeah, that makes him harder to defend because you don't know if he's going to check back on his left foot. You don't know if he's going to go past you. So it makes him. And also he can play left back as well. Which I know we've got Baines still as a backup, but if Baines isn't fit, then you've also got the option to play Sidibe if need be for a game or so. Say that's a missing a game. So the versatility in the squad's good. And I'd just like to pick up something you said there. He isn't afraid to go forward. I think the same with Gabaman really, and Keane. He's a bit younger. There's a bit of a fearlessness about them on the ball. There isn't that safety first aspect. Sometimes you see Schneider, and sometimes I know he sometimes just checks the ball back, or same with Coleman checks back. I think these players are more fearless and they are looking to exploit gaps in teams quickly. They make decisions quick, so I think that's what Silva wants. He wants an aggressive team in the press and with the ball as well. And
again, you mentioned it before when we started. Physicality again, another 6-footer.
Yeah.
A bit of a
we struggled in certain games, didn't we, at times last season against your Tottenhams and your Watfords, where they had a big midfield and big wingers and stuff like that, and we at times we were a bit small, but I think this season Gabaman, Keane's a big lad as well, Sidibe, we've got a bit more height and strength in the team, so it's a good thing to see. I think if you look at Silva's other teams, he's always like that physicality about his teams, as well as obviously the pace and the directness as well. So I think we've got things to mix it up now, which I did say, you can't play one way. The way we played at the end of last season was one way to do things. We need multiple ways to play, and I think signs like him who's good on the ball, can pass, he can play direct, he can play a bit more possession football, gives us something different. Same with Gabaman, same with other players were signed. Even look at Keane and Dominic Calvert-Lewin, the different types of striker. So we've got versatility now.
Yeah, definitely. And obviously Luca Dean's there, French speaking. So
exactly.
Again,
so it fits in with that, and hopefully, hopefully Kerr of course. But yeah, so it's easier for him to acclimate to the team, French speaking lads. So it's a plus all round, and I think having a World Cup winner can't be bad for that winning mentality. He's won things with Monaco as well. Won a title with Monaco and France as well. So again, we're adding another winner. That winning mentality, consistency, it breeds in the dressing room. That's what we need. And
the French team is also with of course Luca Dean as well. He's been in squads together. Morgan Schneider still there. He's a French speaker. So
just hope there's he has had a knee problem, as I say. Hopefully, I think as I said about the Zuma thing, he might talk a season. Maybe this season you see him back on at his best, which is a very good player.
So overall, there'll be Everton signings this summer will be more exciting than others, but I think this is a clever signing by the club, and it's what we spoke about last week. We were talking about a right back maybe on loan or something, and
he was one of the better options. I put a list out on Twitter the other day of the potential options. Arias was one, Kenny Tete, and it's Sidibe, because Sidibe's been offered to a couple of clubs. Brighton were interested in him, and he turned Brighton down because he wanted a better club. Yeah, and obviously he got one in the end.
It's all good. Good lad. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. You're happy about Djibril Sidibe joining Everton this season. He's another piece in the jigsaw, once again trying to take the level of the squad up. Let us know what you think in the comment section below. Can he take Seamus Coleman's place in the team? Let us know. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. If you want more videos, get over and join us on Patreon. You can find Andy on Twitter at LPavottiFTBL as well. Does some great blogs as well.
Thank you.
And you'll also find them on here quite a lot as well,
Yes.
because basically we just kidnap them and keep them here. Well, not kidnap. We just
Financial offer was too good
we
to
just
turn
well, we
down,
supply
yeah.
you with room temperature water.
Exactly,
and,
that's what I
and you
asked
seem
for.
to be happy with that. So that's all good.
Car here and back, it's great, yeah.
There you go. Thanks for watching. See you later.